Lisa Briggs from the Bruce Company is here taking your calls at 608-270-9933. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too.
And what is this you brought?
So there's been a trend the last few years of what I like to call competitive plant collecting.
Really?
Yes, and it's a big thing, especially with young people, which I love because that means they're getting into plants. And this is a philodendron called Birkin. And so it's super easy to grow. Just because they're competitive and really special or rare or the hot new plant does not mean that they are difficult to grow. A lot of them are just, hybridizing of sort of old standbys and favorite plants. And so it's got beautiful striped leaves and variegated. It's really gorgeous.
So how does the word get out about what plant is hot?
Well, there are a number of forums online, on Facebook. People Instagram their plants all the time. So, you can either follow the trends or start a trend.
All right. And this plant used to be what?
Yeah, this
85
plant, like last year, this plant was about $80, and now it's down to $35. And this is a beauty. I mean, it's a really good-looking one. Sometimes they're really small, but we'll see what comes in.
Do you have a table there at the
We do put them by the plant desk if we think that they're super cool and special, so you can find them right away.
All right. Let's go to the phones. We'll start with Rebecca. Hi, Rebecca. What's your question?
My question is, we just sold the house, and we need to move up north. And I have a large asparagus bed that was just starting to really produce. I want to know, is there any way that I can salvage that and take that with me?
Well, you can't do it now. You're going to have to wait till spring, and then you can dig up the clumps.
But I think they're moving. Yes.
When I sold my house in Tacoma, I wrote into my agreement that I could come back in the spring and take some plants out. So you might want to do something like that, talk to your realtor. But it is not, there's no way to do it now that the ground is frozen. You'll have to wait until spring and just hope that the new owner will let you take some of your asparagus plants with you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's go to Diane in Baraboo. Hi, Diane. What's your question?
Yes, I have a purple passion, and I've got it on a stick where it's growing like a vine. But I don't know what else to do with it. Am I doing something wrong or right?
Well, no, they are a twining plant, so they don't have feet that stick on something, but they do twine with tendrils. And so having it in the house is good right now. Put it in a high light space. Make sure that you don't overwater it. And then once we get to, say, early March, mid-March, you can start fertilizing it and then move it outside into a place with a lot of light if you want to get those beautiful flowers on it.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
I'm just wondering about outdoor plants right now. We lost the snow cover, the insulation.
Yes.
And now it's going to rain, and then probably freeze again. Yes,
I know. The weather's a roller coaster, and for the most part, nature figures out what to do with the weather. Since we've lost the snow cover, if we get really serious polar vortex kind of temperatures, that can be really hard on your evergreens. So you might want to pick up, there's a product called Wilt Proof that you can spray on most evergreens that'll sort of seal up the pores that sort of lose moisture during the summer or during the winter when it's really cold. Watch for things like, especially rhododendrons, like the leaves will curl. We call that quilling. That happens a lot.
And just last week we were talking about the snow.
How much I love it, but a shovel, but it's good.
And how it was, bringing down the arborvitae.
Right. Yeah, so now's the time to knock that off, but who knows what's going to happen. So, yeah, it's the weather. Mother Nature, thank you.
It's weather.
It's weather. There you go.
All right, we are out of time. We have a couple callers waiting if you want to.
I'd be delighted.
Hang on. Lisa will talk to you in the newsroom.
Yep.
And we'll see you Wednesday.
Yeah, you will see me Wednesday on 4. Yep.
All right. Thanks for coming in.
You're welcome. Thank you.